vlog again. Just can't wait to do a vlog again. The life I love is making vlogs for my friends, and I can't wait to do a vlog again. Doing a vlog again. Going places that I've never been. Seeing things that I may never see again. And I can't wait to do a vlog again. Hello everybody, we are here in LA. We are at the Church of Religious Science, and we are on our way to our first stop for the vlog today. Welcome back. This is the Top Vloggers. As always, I am High and Mighty Joe. We have a great vlog planned for you today, so stay tuned. We're heading to 3GR, which is right in front of us. See if we can get a new strap for our camera. See what we can do. Well, I guess the camera store is closed today, so here's a beautiful mural to entertain you. Well, you may think that you know everything about Seinfeld, but you probably don't. I know I don't even know everything. There are some facts and behind-the-scenes trivia, and even fun Easter eggs in this series. Some of the biggest fans don't know about. But there are a lot of things that are pretty interesting tidbits to learn about Jerry, Elaine, Kramer, and George, and even more. And we're on our way to the Seinfeld apartment. And when we get there, well, I'll tell you a little bit more. Well, we finally made it to the Seinfeld apartment, and if this looks familiar to you, you definitely seen this in well, in the opening of the series, and I will show that to you here in just a second. Tell you a little bit about Seinfeld. Seinfeld ran for 9 seasons and 180 episodes. In the 90s, and it was one of the best shows I think I've ever seen. Personally, I mean, there were lots of different things that were great about this show, but I think the greatest thing about this show was the fact that you could watch each individual episode as a you know, a small show of its own. You know, they didn't all necessarily have an overall plot, but each story was really great. I was a huge fan. George, of course. There's so many classic lines. I was in the pool! Just great things about Seinfeld, and like I said, you saw that right there in the series, and this was the only building that was shot and used here in Los Angeles. So yeah, definitely a little bit of a piece of television history right here in Los Angeles. We're going to go ahead and cross the street, and I'm going to show you a view from over on that direction. Well, we are on the other side of the street now, and this is Jerry's apartment, and his apartment would have been the second floor down, and it would have been the first one to the right, and I'm going to go on the other side and get you a better picture. Hopefully I can line this picture up, and I'm going to show you the picture from season 1, Episode 2. There's his house right there. That will be the apartment. And I'm going to show you that picture now. Now, I mean, I could stand here and show you this apartment and talk to you about this, I mean, literally, all day long. There are so many great moments that, I mean, that I could tell you about. I guess the one that sticks out in my mind is for a long time, Larry David has been credited as the inspiration for the character of George Costanza. However, what some Seinfeld fans may not actually realize is that the character is actually named after a real person, Jerry Seinfeld's friend, Mike Costanza. And he was not happy about it at all. He actually wrote a book called The Real Seinfeld as Told by the Real Costanza. And he also launched a $100 million lawsuit against Seinfeld and the show's producers. He told ABC News, he says, "George is bald, I am bald." He says, "George is stocky, I am stocky." He says, "George and I both went to Queens College with Jerry." He says, "George's high school teacher nicknamed him Can't Stand You. So did mine. George has a thing about bathrooms and parking spaces. So do I." I guess that's another reason that I gained, so much love for the Costanza character, is because I also have a thing against bathrooms and public bathrooms and things like that. It's very, very standing for me. But I want to go ahead and show you a clip. So here's that clip now. And as you can see by the clip, that is this building. So right here is Jerry Seinfeld's apartment right here in Los Angeles, which is supposed to be in New York. But it's not. It's right here in Los Angeles. And during the filming of Seinfeld, Jerry bought a house out here in Los Angeles. And I think we're going to go to that house right now. Well, we are on our way to the home that Jerry Seinfeld bought during Seinfeld. Well, we are here in front of Jerry Seinfeld's former Hollywood Hills home. It is no longer on the market. The current owner is Leslie Peters Benzies, the former president of Rockstar North, United Kingdom-based subsidiary of the New York's Rockstar Games, which makes one of my favorite games, Manhunt. But Jerry Seinfeld actually said this place was a waste of money and time. It's definitely seems like it's a beautiful home. It has about 15,000 square foot mansion and a 6,100 square foot guest house. As you can see, it's extremely beautiful. But yeah, Jerry Seinfeld, he said this was a waste of time. It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,600 foot guest house, built in 1956. There's 2 lots that were empty that he could have added on to if he would have chose. But yeah, definitely a beautiful home. I like the uniqueness of it. It's definitely something that's unique. I would not have ever thought a house like this was up here in the Hollywood Hills. But there are a lot of nice homes definitely up here in the Hollywood Hills. And as we came up here, I wish I would have videotaped more so I could have showed you more. But there are a lot of very, very nice homes, and maybe on our way out I'll see if I can videotape a little bit more and show it to you. But definitely this is truly a beautiful home, and like I said, now owned by someone else, but was once the home of Jerry Seinfeld. Now this is the overlook. They had this tarped off with a gate, but I wanted to show you the other part of the house, and this would have been the other part of the house, and as you can see the windows. So I'm going to turn the camera here, and I'm going to show you, as you can see, this would have been his neighbors, and this would have been the scene that he would have been able to see, downtown Los Angeles, downtown Hollywood. They've been able to see as far as the eye can see from his windows right there. But this would have been it right here for Jerry Seinfeld's house and his scenery.
I thought I had read that sign right, and then we hit it with 94.55. So goodness, like we need 94.46.
Well, that's going to do it for us here in front of the old Jerry Seinfeld house. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. Join us on Patreon, Facebook, and Twitter. And we'll see you next time. Top Vloggers out.